You have so many stars who love your stuff. You have Rachel Bilson, you have Demi Moore, you have Sarah Jessica Parker.
Charlize Theron.
Charlize Theron.
It's always a nice honor to have people that you respect and you love, that you see, you know, in movies, on TV, wearing the clothes.
Hey guys, Baruch here with Young Hollywood in SoHo, talking with designer Thakoon about all of his A-list fans and his inspiration this season. You rocketed to mega fame when Michelle Obama wore your dress about 4 years ago at the Democratic Convention. What was it like to see the future First Lady wearing your dress on TV?
It was kind of surreal because I never expected her to be wearing the dress because, first of all, it's a printed dress, and so, you know, when I saw the Democratic National Convention, I was following it and I saw her in a lot of solid colors. So, you know, I was like, there's no way she's gonna wear print. On the last night watching it on television, when she came on, I kind of like saw it from the side of my of the television. I was like, oh my God, this is the dress, this is the dress. So it was really surreal, really an exciting moment for me, actually.
And things just took off after that.
Yes. I mean, I think that it like took us into a different perspective. Like globally, it was just like the brand became more well-known globally.
And of course, she's not the only leading lady who's a fan of yours. You have so many stars who love your stuff. You have Rachel Bilson, you have Demi Moore, you have Sarah Jessica Parker.
Charlize Theron.
Charlize Theron. List goes on and on and on. What's it like to dress women like that every day?
It's a special thing. I mean, what we do here is very organic. You know, I think that if the celebrities really like the collection, they come in and we kind of take care of them that way. We don't go out and we don't go after them in a way that is aggressive. You know, I think that it's about a certain sensibility that they have to have for the collection, just because it has to suit them. You know, it's always a nice honor to have people that you respect and you love, that you see, you know, in movies, on TV, wearing the clothes.
And of course, Anna Wintour crowned you in the September issue as one of the best designers to watch. What's it like to have the stamp of approval from Anna Wintour?
You know, for me as a designer, I think that that's the one big milestone, let's say. You know, I think that, you know, when you're a designer working, coming up, like making things happen, you want the approval of somebody as big as Anna. And when you have it, you know, it's never old. You know, like it's something that I appreciate every single day, just because I think that you know, you're lucky, you know, when somebody like that endorses you.
What do you think of the way Kate Middleton has managed to balance high and low in such a successful way?
You know, I think Kate Middleton is a phenomenon. She's so pretty, and she's so inspirational, and it's something that's so different from America. You know, we don't have royalty in that way. I think that it's good that she balances, you know, just because it shows that you can kind of, in this day and age, it's not really about the designer brand per se. You know, a lot of my friends wear, you know, $5 T-shirts with, you know, $1,000 skirt. You know, it's the high and low that's very current. You know, it doesn't have to be, you know, just about the designer.
What inspired you initially to break into design?
You know, I was always dancing around design. I think that, you know, when I first graduated from college, I started doing production for J. Crew. I was doing merchandising. I did a little bit of press, and then I went into writing. So, you know, all of these kinds of jobs were basically dancing around what I really wanted to do, and I was afraid to kind of go for it, which is design. So I think that it was like a good experience leading up to what I do now.
What's been your greatest inspiration when you look back over the last few years from that decision to go into design until now?
Oh my God, you know, I think that I just was gutsy. I think that it was a lot of guts, but then like naivety too, because I think that like I didn't really know what it was going to take. I just knew that I had this kind of idea that I wanted to kind of put out there, and just to see if it would stick or not, you know. And I mean, it's sticking, so that's a good thing. But I think that looking back, you know, it's just been such a long ride, and I wouldn't take anything back from it.
Take us through the process of creating this season's collection.
Again, it starts with an energy. Like I always like to feel what the current energy is. You know, I walk around the street of New York, of Tokyo, of Paris, and then you kind of like get a sensibility of what people are gravitating towards. I kind of I go to galleries a lot. I look at art quite a bit. And if something sticks or something speaks to me, then the piece of art kind of goes on the inspiration board. And then I kind of live with it. I kind of live with that and other kinds of coloring, color story, fabrics. And then all of a sudden you start to absorb the feeling that you're gravitating towards. And then it becomes something of like a muddy picture. And then once you start to see the fabric, that's when it starts to come to life.
Now, Thakoon, I'm feeling left out here. When are we going to see Thakoon for men?
It will come when it comes. I think that what I do is very organic and very of the moment. And I have been thinking of doing men's for quite a while, but it hasn't gotten to the point where I feel like I need to sort of to do it for real. But I think that what we're looking to do now or next is to open up a store. And when that happens, I think men's wear will be coming.